Welcome to Verbs lesson number 2, regular and irregular past tense verbs. Today, we're going to start by adding irregular verbs into a given sentence. I'm going to tell you the verb and give you a sentence, and you need to put the irregular form of the verb into the blank space. The first verb I want you to change is make. Here's the sentence. Over the weekend, a picnic lunch. What form of make goes in that space? Made. Very good. The K at the end of make changes to a D to become made. The next verb is drive. On Monday, she to the store to get some bread. We should fill in that blank with drove. Nice job. In this verb, the vowel changes from an I to an O. The next verb to change is meet. At church, some new people. How do we change meet to fit in that sentence? Met. Very good. The E vowel changes to eh. In this sentence, we have two verbs that we're going to make past tense. Bite and fall. When I into an apple, my tooth out. Okay, let's look at the first blank. We need to change bite to bit. Very good. We changed the long I to a short I. Okay, how about the second blank? We're going to change fall to fell by changing the vowel sound. In this sentence, we're going to change the verb fit. Here's the sentence. He, the chair, into the car last week. Fit becomes fit. That's right, it doesn't change at all. Now let's do some sentences where we have a mix of regular and irregular verbs. In this sentence, we are going to use the verbs want and break. Here's your sentence. She to go for a bike ride, but her helmet on Friday. In this sentence, want becomes wanted because it is a regular past tense verb. Break becomes broke. It is an irregular past tense verb, and the vowel changes from A to O. This sentence will use the verbs lose and pout. When my favorite stuffed animal, So the first blank uses the verb lose, which becomes lost in the past tense. It is an irregular past tense verb. In the second blank, pout becomes pouted because it is a regular past tense verb, so it just adds ed. Let's try another one using the verbs bring and shut. After my mother in the groceries, the door. The first blank uses the verb bring, which is an irregular past tense verb, so it becomes brought. In the second blank, shut is also an irregular past tense verb. It becomes shut. It does not change. With this sentence, we're going to use the verbs call and tell. Here's the sentence. I, my dad yesterday, and him about my birthday dinner. In the first blank, we use the verb call, which is a regular past tense verb and becomes called. In the second blank, we use the word tell, which becomes told in the past tense because it is an irregular past tense verb. For the last sentence, we are going to use the verb to be 2 times to show you that it changes depending on what the subject of the sentence is. So we will be using the form is and are. My brother, not feeling well, so his friends disappointed. In the first blank, we use the is form of to be because we're talking about my brother. Is changes to was. In the second blank, we're going to use the are form of to be because we're talking about a group of people, friends. Are changes to were in the past tense. Now it's time to make some of our own sentences. We're going to talk about something fun that we did this weekend. I'll go first. I baked banana bread and ate breakfast with my family. The Easter Bunny drove by our house and we all waved. As you can see, I have the verbs underlined, and I used 2 regular past tense verbs and 2 irregular past tense verbs. Can you find the 2 regular, baked, and waved? Very good. That leaves the irregular past tense verbs to be ate and drove. Now I want you to pause this video and find someone in your house to tell something about your weekend. Try to use a combination of regular and irregular past tense verbs and see if you can pick them out when you're done. Great work today. We'll see you next time.